Hello. Welcome to Productions MJC. While browsing through the comments in certain sections of Reddit, I came across the Neighbors from Hell section, and I gave some advice, and people said, you ought to make a video on that because that's diabolically awesome. So, my information that I was giving to them was about apartment complexes and neighbors from hell. People that would make noise and then complain if you made noise or stuff like that. Complain to their managers about other people while they themselves make outlandish noise. And one poor woman had the unfortunate circumstance where the neighbors were purposely, every time she took a shower, they would turn the water hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, and, turn it off, turn it on, screw around with her and stuff like that. So I told her, what you need to do is purchase some anything speakers. And I told him, I don't have stock in the company. I'm not, a promoter of, they work. So what you need to do is get an anything speaker. The smaller version is about $50. The bigger one's about $100. And they will turn anything into a speaker. Anything. I mean, there, you got pictures of kids putting them on, turn anything into a speaker. So, so what you basically do is you have to have a shared wall, a shared floor, ceiling, with this neighbor from hell. And what you do is you get these anything speakers. You can hook up 2 at a time. If you want to be diabolical, my favorite is the haunted house themed stuff, the demon breathing, the footsteps, the ghostly footsteps, the chains, the pipes, the creaking doors, creaking floors, stuff like that. So you put one of these on your floor if your neighbor from hell is below you, and it turns your entire floor into a speaker. You put these on your ceiling if the neighbor from hell is above you. If they're to the side, you put it on your wall, and it turns your wall into a speaker. There is a sympathetic vibration set up in the other person's wall because most apartment complexes are what my dad used to say, toilet paper and spit walls. So it will turn their wall into a sympathetic speaker, and you just crank it. It's good for if you really want to get devious, it's good for the screaming, the screaming banshee, demon breathing things, early in the morning, 2:00 in the morning, just crank it. And, you've got the ghostly footsteps, the stuff like that. Or if you just want to play polka music, hard rock, acid rock, punk, screamo, country, something to just drive these people nuts. Just set it off and leave and come back. And when you get back, of course, your manager will come and you disconnect these things. They're tiny. They won't know what you're doing. You just put it under your couch, and usually it's got to be a hard floor, but if they're below you. There's another option too. One person said they had a monitor, a person that would yell and scream at them if they did anything, and they would bang on the walls and just irritate them. So you've got 2 options. You get you one of these, and when they start doing what they're doing, you just turn it on, turn the siren mode on for a little bit, stop, pause for effect, and then you yell into it, stop that. Just stop it. Basically something like that. Or This kind, you can actually take that hand mic, stick it in front of the speaker unit, and squeeze it off and give it that feedback squeal, just that squeal from hell, and drive your person that's irritating you nuts. You can do that. Now, this will work. Say it's a person across the way doing something, and you just turn the siren thing on, then you make it squeal, and then you say, stop that, or something like that. These are two diabolically clever methods to work with the people that are causing noise and just are irritating beyond belief. That is, these people in the Reddit column said, hey, you need to talk to people about this because that's diabolically clever. Just get these people off your case in the best way. If you have somebody that the ghostly, I'm really in favor of the haunted noise at 2 or 3 in the morning. That's awesome stuff. And then when the manager says, look, we're hearing your neighbors are hearing this stuff and like that, you notice anything out of the ordinary, something like that, you can just tell them, no, I didn't notice anything unfamiliar or, something out of the ordinary, because you're the one producing it. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary, so you're not lying. These work great for the squeal and the siren, for your neighbors that you just want to tell them to knock it off, stuff like that. It's the petty revenge, but in an awesome way. And these things cost like $20, $25 from Amazon. I would suggest that this is the better way with the haunted house noise. You might just, if you really have a neighbor from hell that's obnoxious and will not go away and you want them to go away, the haunted house noise, especially the demon breathing or the demon voices, the footsteps, the eerie banging on the pipes when there's no pipes, or creaking doors, stuff like that. Especially the creaking door one. Then the manager will come over to your apartment and you go, what? I have no doors that creak. I don't know what they're talking about. But yeah, that for the most part, I just wanted to put that out there for, that the demonic petty revenge for neighbors from hell. This is a great solution if you're in an apartment and you're looking to do that. So, enjoy.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. Have a good day. This has been Productions MJC.